Morning, Falsey.
Welcome back to the Trading Places Minute, everybody. This is the show where we watch the movie Trading Places, you guessed it, 1 minute at a time. I'm Tom Taylor, and I am joined, as always, by my good friend Mike DeMaria. Hello, Mike.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, and good evening to you, Dan Lewis.
I say good evening here as well. Afternoon
Excellent.
on the West Coast. Go ahead.
I'm glad that we're all playing and fine and coming through fine. This is minute 6 of Trading Places. This begins with Lewis waiting for Coleman to open that car door for him. Then Coleman does, and he drops him off at the elegant offices of Duke and Duke. And then the rest of this minute is basically Lewis handing his coat and scarf to the guy, Falsey, and walking across the vast lobby of the building to the elevator as people say good morning to him. That's all this minute is.
It's a very action-packed minute.
It is. We got two
the
locations.
way that he walks, he walks with this, he really overdoes the kind of eyes almost shut, chin way up, shoulders back, kind of he does a lot of this kind of thing. And he looks like a Peanuts character in a way.
I should with the chin up. I think you could tell he made a conscious choice as an actor here, because the one thing you notice, and you kind of pointed at this, Dan, is I checked it again and again, is he makes eye contact with absolutely nobody. Not when he gets in the car with Coleman, not when he gets out of the car with Coleman, and not one person when he walks by does he acknowledge them with eye contact.
Yeah.
Right.
And while he does return a few of the good mornings, he also returns just as many like he can't even be bothered to say good morning back to people. What a dick.
Well, I think that's what he's establishing. So as an actor, he said, how can I get to the dick factor as quickly as possible in this film?
He's nailing it. That's the name of this episode, too, the dick factor.
Right. That's what it is.
Yeah, see?
Falsey. I assume.
Falsey.
Isn't the producer of this movie named Falsey? Like John Landis's producing partner. I can't. I'm blanking. I'm going to look it up. John
That's interesting.
Landis. Is it George?
George Falsey.
Falsey.
Thank you, Falsey. Yeah, George Falsey. The two of them produced a bunch of their movies together, and they are often referred to as a Landis Falsey production or a Landis Falsey film. So thank you, Falsey. Falsey seems like a nice guy, doesn't he? He's got a little mustache. A little white mustache. Would you ever want to work in a place like? Would you, if someone said like, "Hey, you'll have a life of leisure and luxury, and all your dreams will be fulfilled, but you have to work every day in a suit, in a big fancy office, and you have to do stuff and mingle with these people"? Do you think you'd be able to pull that off? And would you want to do that or try that?
Job.
I know, but it's like,
I'd be able to pull it off.
Like we all have
a job, Tom.
We all have.
Yeah, it's a job.
We all have office jobs. We all go. I mean, we used to go to the office every day, but like I've never had to wear a suit to go to work, which is
Tom. Is your office life the same kind of pleasant caricature of a home life? Do you have the same?
Well, it is home right now.
Right now, it is home. Yeah.
He hasn't gone into an office.
There was a pandemic. It was in all the papers, so now I'm home.
It's all just gumdrops in work too, not just the home life.
It basically is. Yeah.
I've had to wear a suit while I was in quarantine at home.
God, really?
On Zoom meetings, yeah. I had to be in a suit from the waist up.
That's awful.
And this goes back to the conversation we had, and I don't remember if it was the Caddyshack minute or the Blues Brothers minutes when Tom was talking about a gay old time when he had to act like he was wearing a tie, and I went absolutely berserk on him. And this is exactly what it is. You just put the fucking tie on.
Yeah, when he...
Okay, but may I say...
But they're going to say, you come work in this big building, we're going to give you a big office, people are going to say good morning to you every day, but here's the catch, you got to wear a suit and tie. We're going to pay you so much, you'll be able to buy a whole system of ties and jackets, and you have a butler that'll pick them out for you. Yeah,
okay,
sign me up.
I have two things to say. I have 2 points to make. One, you, when you get on your Zoom calls, wearing a suit from the top down, but not from the waist down, you are acting like you're wearing pants. So don't act like I don't act like I wear a tie when I wear a tie.
Doesn't make any sense.
It does.
Not
You're acting like you're wearing.
anything.
You're not actually wearing pants. You're acting like you're wearing pants. The pants are implied.
The suit is the tie and jacket and the shirt.
I suppose
It doesn't matter what you wear on the pants if nobody can see them. You're walking
Yeah.
around in full vision of everybody. They can see your whole body.
If somebody asked you if you were wearing
inside, you're
pants
just
on
like,
the call, you would say, "Oh yeah,
I'm just acting like
I
wearing a tie.
pants."
I'm not really wearing a tie, even though I'm in Connecticut and we wear ties all the time."
Well, okay, acting like wearing a tie sort of gets at my other point. My point about asking this is, would you be at all comfortable, fulfilled, satisfied, happy being in this setting at all? And I'm not. The answer doesn't have to be no. The answer could be fine. Tom, you're a jackass. Quit asking stupid questions. But it could be getting at like, I don't know if it's worth it to be around all these kind of
You're talking about
stuffy,
the
lockjawed
putting
people.
on the suit and the whole thing.
Putting on the suit in the literal and figurative sense. Here he
is again with the figurative suit. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. But Tom, pretty clearly, this is related to how much the salary is for doing this.
Of course,
if you're going to be paid $38,000 a year to put on a 3-piece suit and go in there and have to act all right, you're not going to do it.
That's fair.
But
that's true.
Maybe the more salient question here is, what is the minimum price at which you would start doing this?
And could you paraphrase
about
$120,000 or $120?
Yeah, for me, just because I'm also currently jobless.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for pointing at being insensitive, Tom. Would you take a job that pays you lots of money if you had to wear a suit?
It sucks having a job.
Any job right now, Tom. But especially when I get to sit home with my perfect family all day and act like I'm wearing a tie.
It's pretty sweet. I actually don't act like I wear a tie. I act like I wear a Rick
on
and Morty
Zoom
t-shirt.
calls. On Zoom calls, I the suit bottom. I wear the suit pants, but no shirt. That's how I do it. I pretend like I'm wearing a tie.
What? I'm wearing a suit.
That's a power play. Everybody's thrown off, and I'll be CEO soon.
I use the Zoom video effect that makes it look like I'm wearing a suit.
Do you ever see this guy?
That.
This guy on Instagram or YouTube, he has this like this harness where he puts his laptop on. He has a green screen behind him.
Yeah.
And he just walks around and he'll be in meetings, but he's like in a boxing ring or something, or he's on his mountain bike going over and he's people staring at him, and he's just kind of like moving like this and yeah,
I like
that's great.
And then he does another skit where he puts on this ass prosthetic and wears these tight pants and just like walks around with an entourage and his big ass is hanging out and everybody just looks at him. Yeah.
I wish I
had
fucking YouTube. Funny. YouTube and Instagram, I mean, anybody can be a jackass and just become millions of followers and everybody's giving you money to hawk their goods on there.
Why don't we do that? What could we do on YouTube as a team that would net us hundreds of thousands of dollars in the adoration of a bunch of weirdos?
Well, the tricky thing here, the weird thing is here that like we sometimes talk about YouTube stardom like you don't have to do much, like it doesn't take much because it's so dumb that you could be famous for doing something so dumb.
Yeah.
But at the same time, everyone's also trying to do it, so it's obviously not that easy. So
right.
It's a kind of a weird, you know what I mean? It's not like, if I could hit a baseball 450 feet, that's pretty clear cut.
Yeah. But
I got something for Dan now then.
Okay.
Just to that point, on Instagram, there's this whole movement around cooking, because I know you were really big into cooking there for a while.
Yeah.
And now it started with that jackass Salt Bay, the guy with the salt.
Right.
I
actually kind of like Salt Bay, but go ahead.
Yeah, Tom, do you not know this?
He is a jackass. Don't get me wrong, but it's the way
a Turkish
he
guy
into it with no
emotion.
Steers into it, and it's sort of like tongue. It's like he knows he's being a jackass, but he just steers right into it.
He's this Turkish guy with slick back hair.
Yeah.
Slick back hair. He's all tan, and he has like a steakhouse, and he brings it to the table, and everything is all dramatic the way it's cut. And at the end, this guy comes over with a big dish of beautiful salt, and he does this little thing like this where he lets it run down his thing.
He runs his forearm.
And people just literally like, oh, they go bananas.
And it's
so
bananas like New York steakhouses, like big, thick prime steaks.
Yeah,
and they've got gold leaf on them sometimes, so it'll be like Salt Bay serving David Beckham.
Yeah.
And Neil Beckham
always
and his
in
family
the
are sitting there smiling, watching him and come in and doing his thing.
God.
Yeah.
And it's just
a
like
whole goddamn thing.
He gets very dramatic and he cuts it like he'll get his shoulders into it when he's cutting the thing.
Yeah.
And he won't look
Yeah.
down at the knife. He'll like look right into the camera.
Oh God.
But he's got his sunglasses on.
I'm nervous.
And then all of a sudden, a steakhouse pops up in Dubai. There's one in Vegas. And it's insane. And now there's a whole other thing. He did this too. We had these shitty hamburgers. And then they have this little like cup on top of it that's full of like melted cheese, and they lift the cup, and the whole burger just gets covered in melted cheese. And everybody's like, "Oh!" And I'm like, "You fucking ruined the hamburger." There's this whole, and then there's this other Turkish guy with this big Victorian mustache, and he's always like, he looks right at the camera, and he's like, and he's doing all this shit, and he's looking right at you, and it's like, and then there's this other guy who just stares at you and smiles as he's cutting, like a fucking creep show, and that little fucker Hezbollah was on there with him. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like all this this weird food shit where people are cutting food and staring at you and putting it right in the camera and over cheesing and over salting the fuck out of everything.
I'm starting to feel really old.
Crazy world do we live in?
All this stuff is making me feel really old. Like people understand this and I just don't understand it. And I feel like if I was younger, I would just sort of like when I was younger, there was stupid stuff that I understood that older people didn't understand. And now I'm one of the older people. Well, and it's bothering me.
I don't know about, in particular with the food stuff, because I do think it can appeal to older people. But I don't like
having arm hair in your food.
I don't like too much food fetishizing.
Yeah.
Especially when, at the risk of sounding, I don't know, but at the risk of sounding like I'm on a high horse here, when it doesn't make sense. Like cutting up a steak. I love steaks. The moment you cut a steak after you've made a really good one, it is a nice thing. And but it's just cutting a steak. It's really not that big of a deal. And then the cheese all over the burger. Everyone's freaking out, like Mike says. And it's just
that's
sort
a flashy way of doing it. All you need to do is
freak out.
Yeah.
Freak out over something legitimately impressive.
Yeah, it's cheese whiz that someone just poured all over your hamburger.
Yeah, someone melted government cheese and poured it all over your $10,000 hamburger. It's just so dumb. Yeah. And all this stuff, like some of that, like the Netflix show about, it's like there's a lot of pornographic fetishizing of food to the point.
Porn, yeah.
And
I find it like a little douchey.
And I cannot get hard to it at all. I've tried. It's the worst kind of porn.
It's like I'm just not. I was born this way.
I get stuck in it, and then I start commenting on these videos. It'll be like there's one that just posts like eat or pass. And you have to choose, and they just show you something, and it's like
your answer depends on whether you're hungry or not.
Yeah, no, but there's one they're making this delicious sandwich.
I always go to this YouTube channel on an empty stomach. I shouldn't do that.
Exactly. Never.
And they're making like a pressed sandwich, and they're putting lettuce in them. Like you're fucking warming up lettuce. I want to throw up all over the place.
I know. What are you warming lettuce?
Or this guy's just showing it's a pizza, and it's all sound like they have microphones everywhere. So,
oh God. Is it like an ASMR thing? Like, do people like? Is
and
that
this
part
guy
of the
is like just cutting the pizza with anger. I'm like, this is fucking anger pizza. I'm not eating your goddamn anger pizza.
It's angry, or it's a guy making a 5-foot pizza, or it's all just.
Or it's just cooking by a river.
No other word to. There's no other word to describe it other than cooking. Exactly. The guy is cooking outdoors, and he's doing it in a very rustic way, and you're supposed to get all fucking excited about it.
Yeah,
I don't get it,
like,
man.
You hear the chopping.
There's so much legitimately good entertainment these days. So many really good television shows and movies and podcasts and things. And I don't know.
It's a Wonderful Life, a Jimmy Stewart movie. Maybe we'll watch that. Maybe we'll watch Old Ironside. Maybe we'll bring up Rockford Files.
I didn't mean any of those. I'm just saying there's actually good TV out there. I don't know. I don't know. We're all saying we don't get it, and I don't get it.
Crazy world.
Speaking of Mike and his crazy world, I did actually wonder as I was watching this minute. We see Santa out front. There's like Christmas trees inside the place. It's all decked out for Christmas.
Yep.
Back in the old days, after we finished Caddyshack, we did a quick little thing about a Christmas Story. And you talked about you could feel a tightening of the Christmas noose, and you get this anxiety about Christmas. Seeing these images and these scenes with all this decoration, do you feel the tightening of the Christmas noose as you watch this?
I love Christmas.
That's the thing. That's the weird.
I like to be
dichotomy.
reminded of it.
I do too.
Sometimes.
The noose, the Christmas, the financial noose.
Okay.
Start thinking about, okay, should I start buying a gift here and there now? Because the Christmas noose when you have kids is...
I'll do it smart this time.
Yeah. And then I'll, So that, one of these days I'm going to do it right and start now. Mm-hmm. So the Christmas noose to me is not waiting until December to become broke.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Asked and answered. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was just worried about you.
I don't tend to think about the financial part. I just think about...
I
think about being somewhere like Philadelphia at Christmas. It just sounds so nice.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Because
you always want it to be good and perfect and good. And
Mortimer's house, or not Mortimer's house.
Thank you, Mr. Mortimer.
What's his house? What's Aykroyd's name again? Lewis. Lewis's house has a nice, majestic fireplace. It's a perfect house to have a real Christmas.
Yeah.
Like when you go to, you look at the rich family at church, see them all sitting there in a row. They always seem to sit right in. They always have the perfect pew because they give so much. And when they go back to the house after the 5 o'clock mass or the Christmas Eve mass, fire's already started, cranberries and goose. Yeah, it's all there. White sweaters and whatnot.
By the fire. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The brandy snifters are snifting. Yeah, I hear you.
Thank you, Mr. Mortimer.
I like this movie. I don't have anything else for this minute. It's literally just him walking across the thing. I don't have anything against this minute.
It sets the tone that he's an asshole, and that's what I think he wants. He wanted as the actor to use this minute to say, "I noticed nobody."
Yeah, what he does notice that I noticed. He looks at his. We don't know it yet, but it's his Rochefoucauld. Is that what it is? His watch that he will later try to pawn.
We find out,
he's handed the suitcase, and instead of even looking at the guy, he looks at the watch.
Yeah,
he looks for diversions.
Doesn't care what kind of a day Falsey's having.
No,
he wishes him a good morning.
That's Falsey's job to deal with that and not impose his day on Winthorpe.
Do you think Falsey does anything passive aggressive, like when all these people are handing him their coats and scarves and stuff? Does he spit in a pocket or something?
Yeah.
Or
last day of work, he
shits
in the suitcase in the briefcase. Just takes a big briefcase on his last day of work. Fucking hand me this, give me that. I'll make you pay.
I'll hand you something.
Piece of shit.
You bastard. I hope so. I hope Falsey's somehow self-actualized and having a good time, living his true life. Hey, I did something exciting for this minute, and I promise not to follow through on this and do it all the time. But I came up with some trivia. Actual trivia. Every time we announce trivia.
So we don't have to scramble for it, right?
We don't have to scramble for it. Every time we scramble for it, we find like Caddyshack. We had an embarrassment of riches because my cousin got me that actual Caddyshack trivia game.
Yeah, so
we had all these cards to choose from. That was great.
And most of the questions were extremely easy, just because when you know the movie that well.
Although we got stumped a few times
for the audience.
Yeah. So we're always coming up. I think we've even tried to search for Trading Places trivia, and we did the same thing with Blues Brothers, and it's a little hit or miss. So I actually just made up some trivia for this minute. I came up with 3 questions, and they're good questions.
Oh, you made it up?
I made it up. So I know the answer, but I'm usually the one reading the cards anyway, so I know the answers to these.
That's good.
I think they're good. I think they're solid. We'll see we'll see what we think. Listeners, if you like this bit, please write in. Include some money, whatever you can.
Throw in,
Dan doesn't have a job right now.
Yeah, we need the Patreon is going to right to Dan's wallet right now.
That's right.
So let's get that Patreon going.
Yeah, ching
I
ching.
need to find a way to living in show business.
Well, I do have a few extra minutes. I got a little extension on my heart out, so let's do this trivia and then we'll get into some of this.
I guess that's not a hard out, is it?
Well, I got an update, asshole.
Basically all that happened was your out got softened.
Mike got a hard out because he's watching some food porn.
Oh, see,
I'm not participating in your.
It was silly.
I'm not participating in your going blue.
That's the kind of joke you think of, and then you don't make it. You pass.
I guess. Next time.
You pull the bow back. You see that there's not a good shot at the deer, and you just don't take
You let it go.
I
You
could
keep that
delete
one
it.
to yourself.
I could delete it, and then you guys
No,
will be
leave it
cursed
in.
with
It's
it,
your
but everybody
shame.
else. Okay.
You deserve the shame that comes with that stupid joke.
Shame.
Thank you.
For shame. Go ahead. It's trivia time.
Okay, trivia. What is the make and model of Lewis's car?
That's a Mercedes.
Oh,
It's a Mercedes. That is like that's a late 70s Mercedes right there.
I'll tell you right now, I don't know the year, but I know that you are correct. It is a Mercedes.
But it's like I don't know what they are. It's like SEL. I don't know what they were back then.
It's a number. I'll just tell you that.
Yeah,
it's a Mercedes-Benz number.
240.
It is not a 240.
My favorite number, 230.
You're allowed to make that
funniest
joke.
Number and the funniest time in all of comedy.
It is. It is. It shouldn't be, but it is. It is a Mercedes-Benz 600. According to the Cars movie date. Is that what it's called? Wait, where did I look this up? The Internet Movie Cars Database.
It's a nice car.
It is a nice car.
I like it. I like that era.
Yeah, that's like a 19.
I like the kind of late 70s, early 80s. I love those Mercedes and those Beamers and stuff.
I agree.
My mom had one. She had a silver one with that grill in the front, with that kind of like that, that one is. And I think it was a two-seater, but it had like a small back seat. I have a picture of it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's like a 79, 80, 81, 82, like around that time.
And I believe this came up during the Caddyshack minute too. There's a couple of cool fucking cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the one that
used the database then.
Took over to. Is it the one that that Ty took somewhere or somebody?
Yeah, he had a Mercedes Roadster.
You were into Lacey's car that she drove to Ty's house.
That's what it was. It's Lacey's car that she drove over to Two Briar.
It was a two-seater.
To Briar, which has both a pool and a pond.
Pool and a pond.
Yeah.
All right, what's your next question?
The pool turned out to be good for Lacey. The next question is, how many times is Lewis wished good morning when he gets to work?
Oof.
Including Halsey.
Before you answer, go ahead and answer, and then before Tom gives us the answer, we're gonna count them up.
Okay.
All right, let me go back. Is that the before palsy?
Wait,
or
give
Halsey?
the answer first, man.
You give an answer first. Tom,
Who,
I don't
me?
have. I'm gonna go with.
I'm saying 6. Saying 6.
8.
Dan
Mike
says
said
8.
6.
Mike says 6.
And here I'm gonna and this will be interesting, but I'm gonna listen for it right now and see if I can count them.
Okay.
Is it just in this scene, or are you also thinking of when Coleman wakes him up?
No, I'm counting this scene.
Interesting.
Which seems like it encompasses his entire entry into work. At least on this level before he gets to the elevator. This sounds like cheating to me. I mean, your answers are locked in. We got Dan with 8.
Now. He's going in there. Hang on.
Okay.
He's going in. It's not exciting yet.
No.
This really takes longer than I thought because he's
really
walking
does.
in very slowly. He walks extremely slowly.
A lot of table setting in these early minutes.
Hang on. Ready? Here we go. Halsey. 1.
I say 6. That's what I was
There's
saying.
1 so far with Falsey.
Falstaff. From Shakespeare.
Morning.
Sure.
Morning, Mr. Winthrop. Morning. Morning. Morning, Mr. Winthrop.
Morning, Mr. Winthrop.
Morning. Morning, Mr. Winthrop.
This is exciting.
Morning, Mr. Winthrop. Good morning.
Oh, it's more.
Good morning, Mr. Winthrop.
Morning.
There's at least 10 or 11
You're
based on
kidding.
the count.
Wait, what? The people say
Yes.
to him?
Yes.
No, Wait, now, okay, now here's...
Tom,
I
you
did this
fucked
several
up.
times. I did
just
not.
watched it.
I hate your guts. I did this several times to make sure I didn't
Well,
fuck
you
it
did
up.
several times.
Fucking
I
wrong.
counted... Listen. I counted 8 good mornings and 1 hi, Mr. Winthrop.
All right.
Like the
just
second or
let's-
third lady comes by, just says hey
Real
and doesn't
quick.
say good morning.
Real quick. This is only going to take 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Hang on. Shut up.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Shut up.
Good morning, Mr. Winthrop.
Morning. Morning, Mr. Winthrop. Morning.
Mr. Winthrop.
Morning. Morning, Mr. Winthrop.
Morning, Mr. Winthrop.
5,
Morning, Mr. Winthrop.
6,
Morning, Mr. Winthrop.
7,
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Winthrop.
8,
Morning.
Oh, you're right. It's 8.
See, it's 8. I'm not such a bad podcaster. You stop
Boy,
it.
I
You
guessed
take
it
that back.
right.
Well, he guessed it right, so
You
give him
did guess
some
it
slack.
right. So you're both right and wrong simultaneously.
Oh, what do I win?
Not a thing.
Hmm.
I do
Next
think it's
question.
interesting that one woman just says hi and not good morning.
It's just hot.
Okay.
So have this woman fired.
Conversely, how many times does Lewis say either good morning or morning in response?
I just watched it. I think
Yeah,
it's
you
more
gotta-
like a 4 or 5.
Cut it in half. 4. Now, is he including
More
the
like 6.
Yeah.
It's 7. He does it 7 times.
Psycho.
The rest are all Yeah, it was psycho.
I'm mad at you for that question, but it's a legitimate question.
It's a legitimate question. It's from the minute.
But I'm still mad
It's
somehow.
look at the
Look at that
sunburst
sunshine
in.
coming
Yeah,
in,
Jesus.
It looks great. You should have kept it where it was.
There we
Your
go.
screenshot for
Okay.
the minute.
Is there,
Sun
anything more,
shining.
is there anything more symbolic of his life?
I know, it's
Mike,
sun
than
shining
that
down on
shot
the-
right there?
Yeah, you are
Gleaming-
protected, my
A
son.
gleaming sunshine on this dumb punchable face.
Yeah, you are protected, my son. Well, I'm in a
Yes.
dungeon and Dan's jobless.
This is my son in whom I am well pleased.
I'm in a blank white background. Looks like I've been committed.
Yeah,
Mike,
except
Mike,
you,
Mike is in his transitional place for single.
yeah, next to the cracker factory. And Dan is underneath.
Allied biscuit.
And if you pull back a little bit, Dan's head is right underneath the Canadian flag, like he's making some Canadian terrorist demand video.
Some statement.
Right.
America's not good
Release
enough for
the
him.
maple syrup.
Yeah, release the maple syrup's tax will not stand.
Oh, just to satisfy Jimmy's OCD, that was trivia. Thank you, Jimmy. You can play the out music now. Thank you.
That shit back.
He does a good job. He's a nice kid.
He's a good producer who's been doing it for free
So,
for a long
so
time.
I vented about these food videos, right?
You did.
And
I
I'm
remember
gonna also vent on this thing that I've noticed as well in band names as well as restaurant names that is making me a little bit fucking off myself.
Okay.
If you notice that band names and also restaurants now, there's this like little hip little movement to add and the or
Yeah.
and
Mm.
this or that or this and that, like the head and the heart, Florence
Yeah.
and the machine, Portugal, the man, Mumford and Sons. You got
Well,
restaurants,
Mumford and Sons is a little.
Wait,
Girl
hasn't that
and the
been-
goat.
I don't
sounds
want to.
like a hardware store.
I don't want to not piggyback on your hatred and your vitriol.
not a
but does-
hatred.
no, but hasn't like so and so and the so and so
I get it, like
been like a
Susie and the
band thing?
Banshees, fine.
Tom
But that
Petty and
was
the
it.
Heartbreakers.
It doesn't
Bill
matter.
Haley and
though.
the
It's different now.
Comets.
It made sense. It was like this guy. There's this guy, and then there's the Heartbreakers. It's his band.
Oh, but it's
It's
playing,
the head and the. It's all too well thought out.
Mike, can I
I've had
can I,
enough.
can I can I get a little more precise with the band thing?
Mhm.
Well, first of all, the restaurant thing, something and the something, that's been a trend for a
I
long
get it.
time.
That's
and
fine.
It's irritating.
All right,
because
I'm gonna
because
cross it
they're
off
trying
my
to
list.
Sound folksy.
Mike's got a list of things to
As
be
you
annoyed
can see,
with.
I have a list
But-
here. I'm
okay.
gonna take Girl and the Goat off.
But the
We'll let that go.
what's it called? What's it called is going to be the band thing is more like playing around, like fucking up the grammar and stuff on purpose.
Mm.
So Portugal, the man, like you said, that's such an annoying band name.
Or misspelling
it's
the
so
weekend.
Annoying.
I'm driving around saying, Portugal. Is there an exclamation point? The man? Who's the man? What?
I mean, this all started with
yeah.
Godspeed, You Black Emperor, that band, and then what's the other? And then there's a bunch of bands like this. There's one called it's the, and then not something that would be the. What the fuck is the band I'm thinking of now?
The.
Well, the is, I'm okay with that one, I guess.
See,
Although it's a
yeah,
little
their
weird.
grandfather did.
That's a little much.
But but it's like nobody else was doing
No.
it. It's not like
And then you
Yeah.
listen to these bands, and every they all sound. It's like they have a part in there where it's like and you picture
Yes.
people running through like a cornfield or something. It's like
Right.
why
It's
is everything got to
weird.
have this global and banging
Yeah,
on
it's
like
always been- yeah.
There's a
And then-
drummer, and then there's a
It's
guy
like-
beating on like a tom tom, and there's
Yeah.
15 people on stage, and I go, I don't want this.
Even the kids have beards. It's
Some of these
disgusting.
bands, I don't even know how they even get. How does a band get popular like this with this shit?
I don't know.
Do you? Yo La Tengo is coming to town. I never miss them. I never
Mhm.
miss them.
Right.
I love them. It's
Yes.
one of my very favorite bands in the whole world. Because they're very creative and soulful, and I think they just love music, and it's great. But they're touring. It's a fucking insult. They're opening for Death Cab for Cutie.
Oh,
That's another band right there. That's another one.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
And
then
like,
you
I
listen
to
to
Death Cab for Cutie and like, who decided that this is interesting or good? I just can't even fathom how someone came up with that.
it's
so
milk
dumb.
toast.
There's nothing
It's-
to it. There's nothing exciting. There's nothing inspired by it. It's just utter crap. I'm so judgmental about music. I have this conversation with my friends sometimes.
Well, people hate me because of it. Oh, you're
I
a
have all these
snob.
like, people hate
I'm
me
like,
too, and it's
I'm
all.
like-
And I'm considered a nice guy in the like
Sure you are.
in the comedy world. I'm kind of like a very like I'm a nice person. People can talk to me and confide in me, and I feel like I have a good relationship with almost everybody. And then and then once in a while though, like I'll get into a conversation. I know all these 28-year-olds all of a sudden that grew up in a different world. Or even 24-year-olds. I'm like friends with people who are 24. I'm friends with people who are 68.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? But like you talk to these 28-year-olds and they'll just say something and I'll just be like, I'm sorry, but that's just crap. You're listening
You're
to
wrong.
garbage. And can I just please point you into something? And I know how it sounds. And they're like, this is what why are you so weird about this one thing? And I'm like, because I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Right.
I think probably the music that you're into, you lived in a world where you weren't able to fish out what was actually good, and you got stuck now with this, and now you think Stone Temple Pilots is good or something, or Alice in Chains or some other bullshit, or they're really into what those bands, Mike, with the fucking, they got the tank tops and they're playing an acoustic song and they're covered in tattoos.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what the kind of.
And I want to just be like, go listen to a quick one while he's away, and then go back and you tell me that what you're listening to has any inspiration or passion to it at all. It's just such crap.
Yeah.
And Pete Townsend was playing that with a frilly shirt with cuffs.
Right.
But it
I will
was
not apologize.
But it no, it was fantastic.
Was sitting around during Pete Townsend's time where people going like, oh no, this is bad. You have to listen to Buddy Rich. I don't know.
They might have been. There's that excellent scene in Freaks and Geeks where Joe Flaherty is schooling the kid on. He's listening to Neil Peart. He's like, "Oh, this is the best drummer in the world." He's like, "That's garbage. I'll show you." He plays like Gene Krupa for him or something. And
he's probably right about that. But,
he might be right. But I was having a conversation recently where somebody was like, "Okay, if you can make this happen, would you want everyone in the world to agree with you or think the way you do?" Of course, like the answer is no. But like as I was going to sleep that night, I was like, "But it would be really nice if everybody had the same taste in music as me."
No.
Because I hate bad music. If I don't like music, I kind of hate it for the most part, or I just dismiss it. Like there's no like, oh, you have a totally different idea about what good music is that I don't like. That's not going to influence me to like it. I might be turned on by somebody else's different ideas about life or politics or whatever, something that, I could learn something from somebody else, but I can't learn from somebody about their bad music or movies or TV taste or something. Everybody should agree with me that what I like is awesome. They can introduce me to new stuff that I would like. I love the Beatles. If Yola Tango was just everywhere in the culture, it wouldn't bother me.
Well, here's a question for you, Dan. You're going to go see Yola Tango, right?
I'm not going to go. That's the thing is I'm not.
Oh, really?
Because they're opening. That's the question was going to be.
$60 and they're opening. This is like Mozart opening for Salieri. That's what this is like. There's no comparison between the two.
Yeah.
So dumb. Go ahead, Mike.
But that was the question I was gonna.
Go fuck yourself.
That was a question I was gonna go. I was gonna ask you is like, if you were gonna go see them, would you stick around for Death Cab for Cutie?
No, I would leave.
You and I saw them last time. I think when they played Pitchfork, right? Yola Tango. You and I went to Pitchfork many years ago.
Yeah.
And they played, and that was even like too big. I was like, this is not the right venue for them. I want to see them in a little club, like I've seen them 100 times.
And here's what I'm wondering: like they're famous for playing. They'll basically do a couple sets usually, or a lot of times they'll do a quiet set and then a loud set. They're up there 2 hours solid. Like they're always giving you 2 hours at least. Yeah. What does an opening set for Yola Tango before Death Cab for Cutie look like? And I'm gonna go pay the $65 plus the parking.
A tight 10 minutes.
So all that stuff. What are they gonna do? They're gonna play. Did
you ever hear?
I was thinking and leave.
I was thinking of the tight 10 of the story about Dave Chappelle. Somebody was telling a story about Dave Chappelle. They're like, he walked into like a comedy club and said, "I'd like to go up on stage," and like, "Yeah, you can go up, but it's Dane Cook's night tonight. It's his night. So if you go up there, just do a tight 10 minutes." And he's like, "All right." And the guy was another comedian I was telling the story, and he's like, any other comedian would have went up there and just shit all over Dane Cook's night and done like 45 minutes. He's like, no, Chappelle went up there and did a tight 10 minutes. But at the very end, he said, thanks for listening. You know what? You don't usually do this, but I'm going to go outside and have a smoke. If any of you guys want to come out there and just hang out with me, do that. And he said the entire audience just left and went out there and
That's
and
nice.
to come out there.
What a baller move, man.
Fuck
That's
Death
great.
Cab for Cutie.
Yeah,
the hell's
and
that
Low
name?
is opening up for them too for part of their tour.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Lowe's another
Which,
band that's got a
say what
little...
you want about Low, it's also one of my favorites, and
Yeah, they
also
got a-
artistically miles and miles on Death Cab bullshit, whatever. Give me a break.
Can't get past the name.
Oh,
What does that mean? I like what it
Yeah,
said.
what are you
What does it
talking
mean? I know you're trying to be funny and you're trying to
call
be
yourself
ironic or sardonic.
Bill and the Americans or something
Yeah.
like Jay and
I've
the
said it
Americans.
before and I'll say it again. I'm a huge fan of band names that are just like the and a simple object or entity or something.
Yes.
The
Right.
Cars.
Or just a
the
one
Police.
Well, I'll pander to Tom
The
here.
pencil
Devo,
case.
great
Devo.
band name.
Devo's a fantastic band
Are
name.
we not
There's
men?
there's some good band names for bad bands. There's a whole thing. We might have even
Yeah.
gotten to this.
I like
Maybe
the
that's
name. I like the name of the band, the Presidents of the United States. That's a good, or is it the
That
United
one's
States of
pretty good.
America? That's a.
There's
I think
a
it's a
little
good band name.
Presidents of the United States.
I like
Yeah.
Talking Heads.
That's a
Good
Talking
band.
Heads is a good band name.
Simple.
Yeah.
Well, La Tango is nice and creative because it's a baseball reference. It's this whole thing.
I
mean,
have
Oh,
it.
is it? I wouldn't know.
It is.
I
Yeah.
have it.
It's
I
calling
have
the the Mets.
Okay.
It's an old story about the Mets and a guy learning to call for the ball in Spanish.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's,
La Tango,
yeah,
I
it's
have
like
it.
I have it.
Okay.
I have
I got it. I got
Nice.
it.
I got it.
Why isn't there a
Call
band
it.
name? Why isn't there a band called Why Me? Why Me? Why'd it have to be me?
Why?
Let me be, will ya?
Let me alone, will ya?
Let me
If I ever
alone.
start a band again, because I'm an avid listener of radio in the car and weather reports in the car, my band might be Cooler by the Lake.
Oh, nice.
Okay, there you
That's
go.
your.
It'll be
By the
like a
Lake.
yacht rock type band.
Yeah, that's
There you
your
go.
75
your,
degrees today,
Alan
Cooler by
Parsons
the Lake.
project.
And breezy,
And breezy. Cooler by the Lake.
cooler by the lake.
Now we're going to get into
First album's
another...
called 75 Degrees and Breezy.
Yeah, and breezy. Gleamanex. 75 degrees all the time in your head.
Oh, the time.
That's beautiful.
Damn bird.
He's gay.
We've turned my son on to Mr. Show. Speaking of sketch comedy,
Oh, Mr. Show.
a fantastic show.
Their sketches are my favorite of all time. The Audition and
Oh yeah,
Mount
Pre-taped
Everest.
Call-In Show.
we just saw that one, the pre-tape call-in show. That was fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Show
Yeah,
him the Everest one. Did he see the Everest one?
we haven't gotten to the Everest one yet. No,
Oh,
but we're
that
waiting
one's
for
great.
it. It's fantastic.
I love Mr. Show.
The Joke the Musical is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, the joke.
And oh yeah, when they the chip on the shoulder club at school takes a field trip up the teacher's mom's ass. So where should we go on a field trip? Oh, your mom's ass. And like they process of elimination, they end up with taking a tour up his mom's ass.
That's so great.
Yeah.
All right,
I
I'm
love
at my
that.
heart out, my second
Oh.
heart out now. All right, well,
Good
good minute.
for
good
you,
tight minute. We got
stud.
a little, all right.
Mike's
Good
out.
tight
Just got
minute.
hard. He's dealing with a hard out.
Twice in one episode.
Mhm.
At his age, that's impressive.
Yeah, I need a
All right,
little
time to
fiber.
go.
Okay, we all have to go. Thank you, everyone. Lewis is almost to the elevator. I'm
Well,
sure he's going to make it
fine.
next time on minute 7 of Trading Places, which you will hear about when you tune in next time. Trading Places Minute. Thank you.
It was a stone groove, my man. You are the most righteous.
Yeah, right. Just get the fuck out, man. Let's go. Shit.
It'll make you shit.
Make you shit.
That reminds me of the there's another fat guy that looks at people making food, and as soon as they start pouring cheese
God.
on it, he goes, and I can't take it
Okay,
anymore. Like
I
that's
have
his
to go.
lunch stick.
I'm-
Goodbye.